In this video, you're going to be taking notes about negative exponents. The first example we are going to look at is x to the negative n. So notice that our n is negative, and that's our exponent, and both x and n are just variables, so they can be replaced with numbers at any time. So when we have x to the negative n, what you end up doing is you flip it upside down into a fraction, so you end up with 1 over x to the n. Since we flipped it, n has now become positive. The first example we're going to look at is 2 to the negative 3. So we have a base of 2, an exponent of negative 3. So we have to flip it upside down into a fraction. So we end up with 1 over 2 to the positive 3, which is the same as saying 1 over 2 times 2 times 2, because 2 to the third means it's 2 times itself 3 times, which ends up equaling 8. So we have 1 over 8 as our answer. Then we have 1 over x to the negative n. So this is similar to what we just did, but this time we're starting with a fraction and have our exponent in the denominator. So we're still going to flip it upside down, but instead of making it into a fraction, we take it out of the fraction, and we still make our exponent positive, so we end up with x to the n, positive n power. This example we're going to look at is 1 over 11 to the negative second power. So we flip it upside down and undo the fraction, so we end up with 11 squared. 11 squared is saying the same thing as 11 times 11, and I do want to point out too, now that we flipped it, that 2 is positive, so we have no more negatives. And 11 times 11 is 121, so that is our answer.